Hey everyone, let's talk about one of the biggest daily challenges for pretty much every parent out there, snack time. We're going to look at how to turn that moment of stress into a really powerful opportunity with some genuinely yummy and healthy ideas your kids will actually be asking for.
You know the sound, right? It's the universal soundtrack of parenthood, and you hear it somewhere between every single meal. And in that moment, it is so tempting to just reach for the easiest packaged snack you can find. But what if there's a better way?
So this is really the choice we're looking at. Over on one side, you've got the usual suspects. The snacks loaded with added sugars and artificial stuff. They give you that quick energy spike, which is always followed by a crash. But if we shift our thinking, we can treat snack time as a chance to fuel our kids with nutrient-packed, whole foods that give them real, lasting energy.
And that is the core idea we're diving into, coming straight from our source material at Healthline. This isn't about being restrictive or saying no all the time. It's about seeing these little meals as a fantastic chance to boost your kids' nutrition all day long.
Okay, first up, let's talk about speed and convenience. Because let's be real, life is busy. For those moments when you're rushing out the door or you just need something fast, here are some simple but really powerful options. So, we're going to look at three things: protein-packed yogurt, the amazing healthy fats you get from nuts, and the simple powerhouse that is a piece of cheese. I mean, think about it. A cheese stick is basically a perfect little package of bone-building calcium and satisfying protein that's ready to go in like 2 seconds.
Yogurt is an absolute snacking superstar. It's just loaded with protein and, so importantly, calcium for those growing bones. Get this, a single serving of plain yogurt can give a young child up to a quarter of their daily calcium needs. The real key here is to skip those brightly colored yogurts aimed at kids, because they're usually packed with sugar. Just go for plain, full-fat yogurt and sweeten it yourself with some fresh fruit.
Now, speaking of sweetening things, if you're thinking about using honey, you have to remember this number. This is incredibly important. For infants under 12 months old, honey poses a real risk of botulism. So please, wait until after their first birthday. It's a non-negotiable.
Nuts are like these little powerhouses of healthy fats, which are just absolutely essential for a child's brain development and growth. And while people used to think you should wait to introduce nuts, experts now say that early introduction can actually lower the risk of allergies. The big thing to remember, though, is that whole nuts can be a choking hazard. So just be sure your child is old enough and can handle the texture safely.
Okay, now for the next big challenge: vegetables. Yeah, getting kids excited about veggies can feel like a real uphill battle, but you know what? A little bit of creativity can change everything.
This quote really just hits the nail on the head. It's not about forcing them to eat something they don't want. It's about presenting it in a way that's fun and engaging, maybe even a little bit silly.
And we've got two fantastic examples of how to do this. First, the all-time classic ants on a log, and second, a crunchy, savory snack you can make right at home: kale chips.
I mean, this one is a classic for a reason. It's so simple, and kids genuinely love helping to make it. You've got the crunch from the celery, you've got protein and healthy fat from the peanut butter, and that little pop of sweetness from the raisin ants. It is a perfectly balanced, fun snack.
And this is brilliant. I know you might be thinking, kale for my kid? But trust me, this shows how you can transform a superfood green into something they'll actually want to eat. You just bake it with a little olive oil and salt, and it becomes this crispy, salty chip that is so much healthier than the store-bought kind. Seriously, this might just change their mind about leafy greens for good.
All right, next up. For those times when I'm hungry actually means I'm starving, we need snacks that are a little more like mini meals. These are designed to be more substantial, to really keep kids full and satisfied until it's time for their next proper meal.
So, our two examples here are a super simple turkey and avocado roll-up and the incredibly nutritious, perfectly portable hard-boiled egg. This could not be easier. You get that high-quality protein from the turkey, which helps kids feel full and supports their growth, and you combine that with all the heart-healthy fats from the avocado. It's a really simple, kind of elegant snack that takes literally 1 minute to put together.
Seriously, do not underestimate the humble egg. It is an absolute nutritional powerhouse. You've got high-quality protein for growth, you've got key nutrients like choline for brain development, plus others that support eye health. Honestly, keeping a few of these boiled and ready in the fridge is one of the best snacking hacks there is.
So, after looking at all these different examples, let's just boil it all down into a simple, memorable philosophy for snacking that you can start using every single day. So it all really comes down to 4 simple rules. 1. Offer whole, unprocessed foods whenever you can. 2. Aim for a good balance of protein, healthy fats, and carbs to give them that sustained energy. 3. Make it fun. Get the kids involved in making it. And 4. Always read the labels to spot those sneaky hidden sugars.
So with all of these ideas, from the quick grab-and-go options to the fun veggie creations, the only question left is this. Which one are you going to try first to totally reinvent snack time in your home?